Ladies and gentlemen,
The Semi-Daily Night Show with Gary TV, your host, Gary.
Tonight's ceremonial first pitch. And please welcome the President of the United States.
We did it, sir.
Just making sure you're paying attention.
College commencement speeches. They're like podcasts for the rich and famous. They gain views when they're good and even more views when they're not good. And as a generation of interest payments is entering the real world, the college class of 2024 are graduating across America, and famous people are on stages making it about them. And some of these speeches have the country more divided than when that blue dress was going around. It's blue, and anyone who says otherwise is a terrorist. Harrison Butcker, I feel like I'm saying that wrong, the kicker of the Kansas City Chiefs, was at Benedictine College, a liberal arts Catholic college. The college that created Benedict eggs. They didn't, but that would be the most productive thing to come out of a liberal arts school. All liberal arts colleges produces are therapy customers and like one journalist. The only people mad at this speech are chronically online and conveniently single women, or as most call them, feminists. If you expect a Catholic college in Kansas to be progressive, you have chronic CTE like half his teammates. But Harrison Butcker, I feel like that's still not the right word. I'm not doing that on purpose. Who dresses like if Eric Trump and Tucker Carlson had a baby, kind of like that suit, had his speech nationally recognized. The speech was 20 minutes of roasting Biden, his stance against Plan A, and being Catholic. Republicans loved the speech, where he covered the current state of the world, said truth is in the minority. The truth is the only minority Republicans like, so it makes sense. That's just a joke, people. I think he quoted Taylor Swift, or as he called her, my teammate's girlfriend. I'd get moved to talk about Taylor Swift and say women might enjoy and thrive at being mothers. You see, Swifties are the biggest consumers of SSRIs. They're as stable as a small table at a failing coffee shop.
Mojo, can I give you a little advice?
Yeah.
Nobody likes a wobbly table. Fastest way to lose customers is with wobbly tables.
I got an uncle with a wobbly leg. I can't stand that motherfucker.
He talked about focusing on yourself and building a career and life that you can control, and it will bring you happiness. That's actually really good advice. He cried when talking about his wife, when talking directly to the women graduating, that they may have a dream of getting a career and titles they can put on LinkedIn, but that being a mother is way better and more fulfilling. And to be fair, if your job uses Microsoft Teams or Excel, he's right. Of all things Catholic schools and priests have done, this was the least worrying thing. But his suggestion that women may enjoy being moms more than girl bosses at a corporation angered girl bosses at corporations, including one girl who posted a TikTok about how she was his coworker since she was a cheerleader. That's like calling a Hooters waiter part of the kitchen staff. Yeah, you're on the same payroll, but you didn't help that much. That's probably not the best joke for this topic. Now, she's implying that he mansplained women don't belong in the workforce and that they belong back in the 1950s stereotype. The vast majority of people don't care what you do with your life or what your job is, unless it's knocking on people's doors selling solar. Those people can go themselves. If bird scooters were a person, it would be those people. I know that doesn't really make sense, but it's how I picture those people. Women can do whatever they want. Everyone can do what they want. And they should. That's the beauty of our society, including women's planning and unasked and unwarranted PR training for 3 minutes straight, and with telling him just to get back on the field and kick some balls. If you replaced field with kitchen, suddenly you sound like what you're accusing him of. Scarlett Johansson is fighting AI, the woman who looks like she was created by AI. That's a compliment. Not that kind of compliment. My girlfriend's gonna be so mad when she sees this. OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman, who proves my theory of never trust a man who wears running shoes with jeans, reached out to the actress 9 months ago, asking if she could voice the chatbot of the company's AI. He said it would bridge the gap from tech companies and creatives, and that it would help consumers be comfortable with AI by creepily asking an actor who was in a movie called Her, where she voiced an artificial intelligent being that a man develops a relationship with, to voice a bot that sounds like every girl at a bar when she wants you to buy her a drink. And Scarlett Johansson rejected the offer. But when the chatbot named Sky was revealed, people pointed out how similar it sounded to the actress. The OpenAI team denies that they went forward with a voice that reflects Scarlett Johansson's, despite Sam tweeting out just the word her in reference to the movie. This guy's artificially intelligent. I also deny calling Scarlett Johansson hot at the beginning of this, if we're going to play that game. There's a lot of concerns about the safety and the morality of AI in the companies. And this event comes shortly after a hairline's enemy, Ilya, one of the top employees, resigned a few weeks prior, as well as other members of the team, citing concerns of safety over the development of AI. The major concern with AI is that the majority of the models are scraping the internet to be trained. That means any work on the internet, from videos to articles social media posts, even comments, is being used by companies that have raised millions of dollars to build a product that is built on the back of your work potentially, which would be stealing. People even caught Google's AI recommending how to keep pizza cheese from sliding off pizza by gluing it, which came from a Reddit comment. I always knew people on Reddit probably ate glue. But their CTO, Chief Technical Officer, answered questions about the concerns of taking data to train these models to ease our worries.
What data was used to train Sora?
We used publicly available data and licensed data.
See? Public data. They didn't steal anyone's work, like YouTube videos.
So, videos on YouTube?
I'm actually not sure about that.
You're not sure? You're the CTO. That means you technically should know. Also, if an AI is going to be trained off my videos, it's just going to accuse every politician of being a lizard.
Facebook? Instagram?
You know, if they were publicly available, publicly available to use, there might be the data, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not confident about it.
Something's telling me that data wasn't public or stolen, like the voice of one of the most famous actors on earth. And now, are these companies probably horrible? Yes, but after learning how much money they make, we here at GTV Studios made our own AI.
Thank you everybody for coming. Hi, I'm Gary, the CEO of OpenAI. We created the first artificially intelligent virtual assistant. We named it OpenAI because when you hear her voice, you'll realize her legs are always open, which is great for all the dudes out there that watch anime because they've never experienced talking to a woman outside of ordering a burrito from Chipotle. We went out and raised hundreds of millions of dollars to create groundbreaking technology.
Another f***ing Siri.
Who said that? Who the f*** said that? Who said we made another Siri? Security? Get this guy the f*** out. What do you think this is, Google? ChatGTV 4S. You're probably asking, what is the S for? It's not secretary, it's slut. That's not a sexist comment. She's just very provocative, no matter how much we tone her down. And I'm excited to show you in a live demo ChatGTV 4S and how you can interact with it.
Well, in a few minutes, I'm going to be interviewing at OpenAI. Have you heard of them?
Yes, you idiot.
Well, it's for a software engineering role, but I just need to know, do I look presentable, professional?
How the f is this presentable? You look like you had to FaceTime your mom on how to use your dryer, you f***ing virgin. Get a haircut, delete your search history, and show her for once this week.
I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just gonna throw this on. What do you think?
You look like you go to Disneyland alone and try to sit next to children, and you think that the Indiana Jones ride is kinda scary.
Okay, I got it. I want to introduce you to somebody.
Why did you put in the chat that you want a crock-pot meal for this subject? Wait a minute. Oh, I see.
Hey, my friend and I are learning Spanish, and we're wondering if you could tell us the names of these objects in Spanish.
Here we go again, making the immigrant do the job you don't want. It's a apple. Hands, please dim the lights, you ugly bastard.
I'm here with my son, and I'd love you to tutor him on this math problem.
All right, so I'm pretty sure this is the angle alpha right here, right?
That question didn't even make sense. Everyone knows that you kind of people are good at math. Why are you even wasting our time with that, you dumb mother? Maybe if you learned how to build a relationship instead of building on Fortnite, your parents would be so disappointed in you.
Oh, we're fucked. Okay. I just want to apologize. I forgot that when you train AI on the internet, majority of the internet's racist. So that's where we are. That's what happened. How the f did they make Siri not racist?
The ICC, not to be confused with the governing body, ICP. The International Criminal Court has issued arrest warrants for the Israeli Prime Minister and Hamas leaders. Israel's Prime Minister, Netanyahu, defended the war by saying that it's like issuing an arrest warrant to George Bush for invading Iraq. Comparing your morals to George Bush is like saying you're on the same diet as Lizzo. But it's actually the best comparison because Israel has targeted civilians and Bush targeted Iraqis, despite the pilots actually being Saudi. Speaking of crimes against humanity, Red Lobster is bankrupt. After introducing all-you-can-eat shrimp, the company lost $11 million in the promotion. America ate $11 million worth of shrimp, forcing the lobster genocide committing company to close its doors. The worst news is, there won't be another time for Shooter McGavin's friend. Something I wish would go out of business, pickleball, which is just liberal tennis, is coming to Sonic. Sonic plans to put pickleball courts at select locations. This is confusing because I've never seen someone at Sonic and thought they enjoyed doing any sort of sports. And while on the topic of sports, Scottie Scheffler, the #1 golfer in the world, had his arrest footage released. And that is okay because all the greats end up in mugshots. It was alleged a cop was dragged by the golfer's car after the cop jumped onto the car to stop Scotty. But with this footage, you see the cop who probably goes to Sonic and doesn't play pickleball.
I told you that was a stupid idea.
Actually tries to smash the window of Scotty's car and never jumps on it. And on the topic of fast food addicts, a woman shot up a McDonald's in San Antonio after the McDonald's forgot to put her hash browns in her meal. Who does that? All right. That picture is a little mean, so a reporter on our team is going to apologize for this.
I want to apologize to the women of San Antonio. I had churros last night. I see what all the excitement is about.
The Biden administration is hiring. The president's team is hiring a meme manager, so I figured I would show off my potential work and apply. So here's my application. I have a little bit of experience with Photoshop. I currently sell that shirt, "Gaslighting Isn't Real, You're Just Crazy," because that's how I feel when I'm told the economy is doing well after spending $23 on a burrito bowl at Chipotle for myself. So here's some of the other ones I've been working on. Call this one Little Inflation. It's Biden as a mumble rapper because every speech he gives feels like a mumble rap song. Ice Cream and Wars, because the only thing he spends more money on than ice cream cones is bombs to other countries. No? Okay, I get it. Well, I know diversity and is really important to you people, so I made one of Obama, dropping bombs like it's a Syrian wedding. Oh, that one's kind of sad. Or Joe Biden and your team, you guys might like this one. Ron DeSantis Swamp Stompers. And on the topic of Ron DeSantis, I made this Don't Tread on Meat shirt too, since he banned fake meat. That one is sick. Not to gas myself up too much, but I mean, come on. Since I clearly have experience and some Photoshop skills, I think my compensation that I'm asking for is fair. So my compensation, 1 Ukrainian aid package. I think that's fair. IRS immunity, let's not dig into that. And I can import one of those Japanese trucks tax-free. So let me know next steps, Joe. I can't wait to start. I'm ready whenever. If you subscribe and comment your favorite one, I'll make 3 of those shirts and send them to people for free. I probably should charge you money because of the inflation, but I'm not only a fake journalist, but I'm a fake businessman.